All right, today is October 9th, 2020. Gonna take a quick video here of this 2001 Audi Allroad 2.7 twin turbo automatic here. I picked it up so I could use the crank out of that for my V6 that I'm punching out to a 3.0 and supercharging. Got my other little dirty guy here. Crows flying all around, driving me mad. So to point out some cosmetics, everything is basically dent free. We've got a little bit of some sort of tape here. Looks like it might have been from a clear bra or some wrap at one point. Headlights all work. They're crack free. They're just hazy, so those will clean up well. The hood is good. I've got the pull latch in there that looks good. Front bumper has one misalignment here, but it looks like these aren't broken apart, so you could hit that with a little heat gun and mold it back into place. Fog lights are good and work here. One zip tie, so if you had to replace the center bezel or whatever you want to call it there, you could still use this front bumper. Okay, we'll go down the driver's side here. We've just got some sun fading here. Other than that, the front fender on the driver's side is good. Door blades are intact. Mirror, which I believe also have all the functions for defrost and power and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, there we go. Don't quote me on the defrost. I'm not an all-road dude. As you can see, I'm a Passat guy. Looks like we've got one little ding right there. Driver's side passenger door. It's got two spots where the tint is peeling. Other than that, the door looks like it's relatively straight. It does have this bubbling here where it looks like the paint cracked or something. I'm not sure if there was some sort of OEM defect. Door blades in good condition. Rocker panels in good condition. Wheels and tires are both pretty nice on this guy. Driver's side, back quarter panel, fender flare over here. Looks like it's seen some abrasion maybe in the dude's garage or whatever. Glass is intact. It's got all the defrost and everything working there. All right, back to the rear here. Glass is intact, defrost, wiper working, all that kind of stuff. There is one scratch here. That is the bulk of the damage that is on the hatch here. And then for the rear bumper, well, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have pointed this out, but I doubt anyone's taken the rear quarter. For the rear bumper, it's all intact and all aligned here, as you can see. It does have some scratching here. Doesn't look like that will buff out. Some scratches here. I'm sure that's pretty common. Other than that, there's no dents. This guy's intact back here. Exhaust is hanging nicely. Both taillights crack free. And then on to the passenger side. Excuse my neighbor's screaming kids. Looks like there's one dent here. I'm kind of seeing the light. A few scuff marks on the rear quarter, fender flare. Glass is intact. Defrost works on that bad boy. Tires in great shape here. The passenger side, passenger door. Looks like this is dent and pretty much scratch free. Blade is intact here. Glass is intact. Passenger door, everything's sitting nicely. Mirror's intact, working just fine. Let's see, doesn't look like there's any major damage. We've got a scratch here, there, something here that might buff out. All the door blades are intact on this guy. And then the front passenger side quarter. Looks like it's relatively dent free, scratch free, some fading over here. As for the roof, sunroof works, the motor works on it. Not that anyone's interested in that bad boy, but this looks like it's peeling off. And now we'll go into the interior. All right, so we've got the shade here. Missing this piece. Not even familiar with it, so don't ask me what's missing. It's got the little ski bag situation going on, but that thing is a pain to roll up, so I'm not even gonna attempt it. We've got this guy for the like pet partition back here. That guy, it's got a jack in it. Got the amp and whatever you need back there. I'm not gonna lift that guy up, but we've got the full spare in there. All the trim is intact and pretty clean. All right. All the interior is pretty clean. I just did a dust off of it, and excuse my neighbor's busted down truck. Everything seems to be intact. I'm sure there's an insert that should be in here. Door pockets are working good. Haven't tried the stereo, but I'm assuming those speakers are decent. This car doesn't seem to be too abused. Back seat, relatively clean. No major scrapes, tears, or anything of that nature. I did notice that something in this guy is busted, so may have to recycle your own. That guy flips down for the ski bag. This guy's got its little kit inside there. Dome light's working. Driver's side door, clean. Everything works here. Passenger seat, clean. Everything works on there. Carpet's relatively clean as well. Everything fairly clean up front, except for the dial. I don't know, the clips broke on it, so it's hanging out. Center console, everything here looks like it's in pretty good shape. This guy looks like it's missing a little clip. Other than that, wood grain's all intact. Did notice one crack here, but other than that, I think all the wood grain is in pretty nice condition. Driver door here. Oh, I guess I should back up. Show you this guy. Also missing the little insert here. It does work. Oh, that's cool. I didn't notice there's lights down there. All right. Just missing the little cigarette guy. Got some peeling over here, but ultimately in good condition. All right, and then back to the driver door card again. Everything, oh, I guess I have to have the key in. Everything looks clean. Not sure if this was like an airbag cover panel that's missing here or what the deal is. Steering wheel functions all work. Seat heaters all work. Seats are in pretty good condition here. This isn't a tear. This is just like some sort of deep scratch, and it looks like there's a little bit of hardening from probably the heating element, I'm assuming. All right, and now if I have the key in here, there we go. Starts up pretty clean. Window motor's working. Button's working. And I don't even know my way around this guy, so I'm not even gonna try to fake it. I ripped the Climatronic out of that bad boy and put in manual dials because everyone knows Climatronic sucks. Looks like all this stuff works. And then of course the air ride up here. Oh, we've got these little cup holders. Oh yeah, sick. Awesome, I think that just needs a little adhesive or something to stick that on. Let's see. I have no idea what this... I don't do that. I do the Airlift V2 in the other car. You can hear the compressor going. See it slowly lowering down. I was told by the gentleman I purchased this from that the car was his son's, and it developed a coolant leak on the back of the engine. That's all he could tell me, so I'm assuming it's just either a coolant O-ring on the back of the head or it's the heater core hose inlet or outlet. Those have O-rings, or maybe the hose busted on itself. Either way, I drove it onto the trailered it home about an hour. Just didn't want to risk having it overheat and blowing anything else. But yeah, it runs just fine. So that being said, the guy that sold it to me didn't want to fix the problem. I needed the crank out of it, and so he said that they did put new airbags in the car right before it died, and he lived on a nice lake that you have to have money on, so I get the feeling he just didn't really give too much to fix this guy up. He actually just bought his son a new Allroad instead, fixing this one. Yeah, latch is a bummer right now, but other than that, everything's running real good. Not sure what that green jumper wire is for. It runs all the way to the back, and I haven't really taken much time to peek that out so far. We'll go for a quick drive. Plenty of lights on. Car sounds smooth. Suspension feels good. This is really the first time I've driven this car, so. Picks up decent. Bunch of German turds we got over here. Hopefully turn that one into something fun too. We'll see.